drive safe. Don't rush. It's mainly going to be RP things. So let's dive into it, guys. So what we are going to do is we are going to pick up. And I am pulling it up now, so that way it is 100%. We are going to pick up, zooming in on Rin eating
pickles.
Whatever it is she's eating. You know, pickles dipped in
milk. What was that? Was it milk?
Milk and like a spicy Indian dipping sauce.
It's so good. Don't knock it till you try it. You know.
That doesn't look like a pickle.
I don't have any. This is the closest thing I got.
You don't have any pickles.
I don't like them. Unless they're fried.
Yeah, I'll eat one for you when I get home.
Sympathy pains, AJ. It's already working.
She'll eat one of her pickle marinated mozzarella sticks.
Everyone gets sympathy.
Everyone gets the symptoms. The Valenthian gets swollen feet.
So
yeah, it's
out.
More like has.
So Krix will kind of like try and sniff-ish whatever it is, but she's not going to want any.
There's something about this spicy and that creamy cold milk with that, I don't know, sour, and it's just pretty good. It smells just awful, but if you don't smell it, then you just eat it. It's fine.
Yeah, I will take your word for that, Ren.
This is my first pickle ever.
And why are you eating this?
I don't know. I feel like I want it, and I need to have it right now.
Huh.
Liana's going to approach the bar about this time and talk to Liana.
Seeing as how it's Leanna, no, it doesn't.
I mess it up every time. I know. I can't. At some point, you think it'd click.
Yep.
It's okay.
I personally
if the DM doesn't know her true name, he can't actually hurt her.
You also get Krix and I mixed up too all the time.
Well, your name sounds similar.
It's so.
I know.
So close. Leanna shows up and tells Lorana how. Oh gosh, what was it? I've got to double check it now because I've lost my train of thought.
If I knew what your train of thought was, I'd be able to help you.
No, it's all good. Yeah, so I have it right here.
Let's not get in an accident.
Jeremy, help me out.
With
What you wanted to ask Leanna to...
Well, I asked you to go to Belkin first. So did Belkin fail?
Belkin would say that Lorana is the better one with it's enchantments, right?
Bag of holding.
Bag of holding. I don't know why I had enchantments.
What I said was go to him first. I feel like he's capable of doing more than he lets on. But if not, go to Lorana and see what she can do about acquiring one for me. Yep. And I insist on paying for it.
So, Lorana and Leanna have this brief interaction. Leanna also puts in a food order, and is told that she's going to make, where she turns around and spies Rin eating something that just looks absolutely grotesque.
The pickle and milk sludge.
And she'll
Could be worse. Could be custard.
It's a pickle milkshake.
I think they have that.
A pickle float.
She wouldn't know. She has never had a milkshake.
She's going to approach Rin and say, tastes good? Can I try?
She'll scoot it over and she'll hand her the half-bit pickle.
For sure. She's like pretty good con anyway. Yeah, she will get it. It's an interesting texture and flavor. So scoot it back.
I blame Celine, to be honest.
Oh, the pregnant one, right?
If by that word you mean with a parasite in her belly, then yes. Is exactly what I mean.
Yeah. Yeah, that's... Eggs are easier. That's for sure. I wouldn't know. I haven't had eggs, but it just seems a lot easier.
Oh. Do you mean?
Yeah.
Ah. I mean, you still have to get them out one way or the other, so what does it matter? They don't just stay in there.
Yeah, but you all have like moving things inside you.
Do you not?
No, we lay eggs.
You still have to push that egg out, yes?
Yeah, man, but we push it out. We don't have to worry about it crawling around on our intestine.
I knew that thing was a menace. Huh.
It sounds like dragon spawn is much like Thri-kreen spawn.
Oh, do you do eggs too?
Yes, our kind lay eggs. I have never, but our kind do.
Her girly moment is talking about birth.
I know.
It's great. Man. See, it doesn't make any sense. Eggs are just a better system, right?
No, okay, so no, look, let's talk about this for a moment. You get the egg out, and then what happens to it? Do you have to sit there? Or so what happens with a chicken? I'm pretty sure they got to sit on the egg and then wait for an extraordinary amount of time, and then eventually the chicken comes out. The little chicken. There's a waste of time.
There's ways to keep it warm. You don't have to just nonstop sit there. I don't think.
But you still have to watch out for this fragile egg, at least when it's inside of you. I mean, you just carry that thing with you the whole time. You know where it is. It's right there.
And
Yes,
I need
maybe if
Stkx
it's
to join
only
the
one
combo so it can be a full girl.
or two.
I was just about to say, Stkx was in the middle of wandering around trying to see what people need because she wants to go shopping.
We're going to have a pregnancy debate this whole time.
So she'd eventually find you guys with a list saying, "Hi guys, I'm going shopping. Do you need anything?"
No, we're talking about eggs versus live birth.
Oh, there's a lot.
eggs
She
are better,
says-
right?
That's
Well,
what she says.
yes and no. Eggs, the problem with eggs are you still have to watch them, and they take
That is
forever
what
to
I
hatch.
said.
Like, why would you not want to have it just sitting there in you until it's ready to come out? Sure, it's a little bit more
That's what
painful.
Soul Sorcerer is for.
Because what's this for?
I know, like,
That's what a consort is for.
well, if you
They're
can have
gentle.
somebody do it for you, but you don't really bond that way. And usually
Oh, my
mothers
kind do
prefer
not
the.
bond with their eggs.
Oh,
Oh.
neither does mine.
It would be too fun. You might not know this, but my kind, a single clutch could be anywhere from 50 to 100 eggs.
That's too
Yeah.
many.
I am not laying 100 eggs.
How do you know?
It's
You've
not-
never done
but-
it before.
What?
Dragons don't lay that many eggs.
You said that
Yeah.
very loud.
But can you not, like, you're in humanoid form. Could you not give live birth in this form?
Do you lay eggs if you
Does
are
it
in this
switch
form?
for you, or does it still stay an egg inside of you? Like,
This is a very good question.
it still has to, stay there for a little bit and mature inside of you for a while.
The question
Does it switch
of
to a
magical
baby?
transformation?
Like, my
Where do
problem,
babies come from?
it would just be like, for me, like, if I turn myself into a lizard and I'm pregnant, lizards lay eggs. Does it change for me?
You should find out.
No,
So-
not yet. I'm not ready for that. Plus,
If-
you guys,
if-
your system's a little weird. Like, you have, like, I got just the one hole in the back. You guys have yours comes out differently than mine would.
Well, unless
Did you
you want
say
me
you have
to
one
kill
hole in the
Zaz, I
back?
will not be having children.
She's a sheep. She doesn't have a vagina.
Last I checked, I had a back hole also.
Yeah, I only got the one. You guys at least have two.
Oh my god.
Anatomy 101. I
Oh
don't
my
understand. How
Okay.
But, like,
do you relieve yourself?
out the one hole, it's multi-purpose. Just like a
I
sheep.
knew
Like,
there was
that's the
something
bottom
wrong
half.
with you. I knew there was something wrong.
Me?
It's not natural.
I'm only kind of normal top half. Well, normal-ish.
That's for
She said I got one back hole. Oh god.
we are not RPing that.
Are you?
Yeah.
Or not RP in which part?
No,
Yeah.
nothing.
Anyway,
The answer's just yes.
the main thing,
God.
Liana, though, if you do get pregnant, I would love to figure out if you switch to this or bigger you, if they change.
Okay, so
I could ask
Here-
I could probably ask Mom too. She might know.
I'm so glad this is not a problem for me.
Same, Ladybug, same.
Because, like, certain things, like, for me, like, normal 9 months, if I turned into, like, something that's maybe, like, a 2-month gestation, would it change? I could get through that quicker.
I'm pretty sure that
I'll have to find a book.
it would go based off of your original form.
Yeah?
It just makes sense.
What a nightmare. She's like chomping down on this pickle and swirling it around in some soup. She's like, "This is terrible." Ugh.
It would either be the original form or it
Or
wouldn't allow
what
you
becomes
to
your permanent
change.
form, maybe?
Yeah, it's one of those weird things, especially with druids, because, like, with shape-shifting, there's a lot of weird things you can do. Anyway, shopping list. I wanted to go back to Rykonos and buy some
What of these?
magical stuff. Pickles. By the bucket. Beautiful. Any particular kind?
Ooh, that's a
Would you like cucumbers so you can make your own? Save the
What do
juice?
I look like to you? Have you ever seen me make a thing ever?
No, this is true.
Other than make a dead person more dead.
I'll get you an assorted basket. They're
Hey,
good. They're good with goat's milk.
oh.
Yes,
And I'm gonna look right at Lorana
Richer.
and be like, ah.
a little richer, little more fat in it. It's good.
Next round, a goat milk, not the cow's milk this next time.
Goat milk better.
Goat is good.
as long as they don't eat brambles.
So, are you here for a while?
Yeah, I think it's gonna be. I don't know about permanent, we're going to talk about that, but I'm going to be here for the foreseeable future.
Like this? Or
No, I don't think it housed me well to be bigger.
do you feel... Here's a serious question. When you are like this, do you feel cramped in there? Do you feel like you need to get out and stretch your legs or wings or teeth?
There's adjustment, but so I mean, like it kind of feels weird, like you walk on two legs, and of course, not having my wings is. It'd be like not having your arms, maybe? I don't know.
I imagine it would be fairly disturbing.
Yeah, and you can only turn your head so much. Like, I
No
can't...
problem here.
I don't know what you mean, as Krix proceeds to demonstrate her almost 360-degree rotation.
Well, see, I could do that, but now I can't do that. So, like, I can't even... I don't have a tail to look at, but I can't even turn back and look at my tail.
Do you do that often?
And sometimes it's a pretty nice tail.
Now, how long can you stay in that form? Is there a time limit? I usually have a time limit.
No, so it's one of those things that originally you start off kind of short, and the more you do it, the longer you can stay.
Practice. Gotcha.
And I've stayed. I don't know how long I can stay in it. But it's not just like I pop back, and I can stay in it pretty definitively.
Neat.
Well, since I think we're going to be seeing a lot of each other, I just want to thank you for watching
The meathead, right?
Yeah, protecting Val. I appreciate it, and I respect you for it.
I feel like she's saying it like through her teeth, like
This is
begrudgingly.
definitely.
I respect you for it.
I was
Like,
thinking, do I believe her? But I think
I know.
I do.
I don't believe you.
So
I do.
Okay,
but I don't.
roll insight.
It's my insight. Yeah.
I can read today.
That's
14.
a nat 1.
Okay, so
For a
with your
5.
with your nat 1,
Uh-huh.
do you think that she's being completely catty? With your 14, you think she's having to swallow some pride.
Yeah. I can tell, but I can tell. Yeah.
She's having, but she's sincere.
Right.
So she's swallowing pride because she just doesn't want to do it. She doesn't want to say it, even though it's true.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Will you just be around here or somewhere in particular? Like you're leaving here in a minute to go back, I assume, to give food.
Yeah,
or
he needs to eat. And he still shouldn't be up walking around and trying
An
to do.
idiot. Yes. Okay. Well, I will come find you later.
Okay. Stkx, maybe. Do you think you could put sheets on that list?
Yes.
You need new sheets, don't you, bud?
Sheeps?
Yeah.
Sheeps?
No, not sheets. Sheets.
Sheep.
Sheets.
SHEETS.
Oh, right. That's
Do you
a more
want
different.
silk or
sheep,
wool?
silk,
See,
Okay.
sheep sheets.
purple.
I assumed the color already.
Well, if we're putting in orders for sheets, I would not mind a set of silk sheets myself.
What color?
It does not matter to me.
I think like a yellow would go really good with you, Chris.
You do realize I shared a bed with the black one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Black and yellow is such a good kind of combination.
Sticks.
Another set of purple.
Make it easier on the closest person.
Okay.
One set of dying.
The ladybug. Where would I find the obnoxious, obtuse man bug? Right now.
Where's books? Hold on. Let me see if I can figure out where he is. And she
Let's
reaches
see if he
out
wants
to
anything.
Zaz. All right. Where are you?
Hirashio's study. I mean, Tom's study. Whatever.
He is in the study that belongs to Kurashio Tom.
Well, now that I think about that, I don't know if I want to go talk to him. He's on my nerves. Do you want to, will you do something for me?
I suppose. What is it?
I have been reading this diary that we got a long time ago from the Harry and the Dead Rider.
Okay.
And I've read a bunch out of it. And there's a lot that I care about, but also there's a lot of somebody that you have mentioned before, Ladybug. The Detritan is a lot in here in this book. And I feel like you and, the other one might perhaps find some interesting things in here. I haven't really read too much on the Detritan, just a little bit here and there. But
Okay.
so I will hand over the diary.
Now I must make clear. Are you expecting this back? See,
No, like
Zaz is a bit like a dragon, and he hoards knowledge. So if you don't care about getting it back, you might not get it back.
No, like I said, I read all that I wanted to. I took the notes on the things that matter to me. And now it's getting to, while the Detritan is interesting, I feel like it would be more interesting or more enlightening to the two of you, perhaps.
Just whenever Zaz finishes it, if I could have a read, that'd be really nice.
Maybe you should read it first since he won't give it back.
I didn't say he wouldn't give it back. He just, if you don't ask for it,
just whenever he's done with
I'll do it. Sorry, guys, I'm making a lot of noise.
I know why you
Lorana,
want to
perhaps
read
you
it.
should,
That makes
I
sense.
know that Zaz does not have a problem with other people reading around him. You could probably join him in the study if you wanted. He may be able to answer any questions you might have about anything you find.
No, it's just if it's something interesting, I just like to read. So,
She's a collector of knowledge as well, in case you were unaware.
Oh, I figured. Like I said,
Yeah.
they will probably get along smashing.
I like certain books, but others are just boring.
This one was pretty interesting, to be honest with you.
Yeah. The journal's in Undercommon, isn't it?
The language
it's
will
actually-
not be a problem.
no,
with that.
It's not a problem.
I didn't think about that. But
no, it's not. It's actually more. Think of it being written in like ye old English.
Okay.
So I mean, it's not it's not like impossible to understand or anything. There's some like turn of phrases that's kind of like okay, or like why is it spelled like that? But it's common.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Yeah, but I got comprehend languages as a ritual, so again, not an issue.
Yeah, for you, but for maybe somebody else that wants to read it later or something, it could possibly be a problem for them.
I could make a scroll of comprehend languages for them. I mean,
it doesn't need to happen. But if you want to make scrolls, you do that. I put it in the in-character chat. So I mean, it's just called the Diary of Ulrich Garrick. That's you have that.
Oh, okay. Can we just gonna put that in Zaz's inventory because she's not really gonna.
It's not an actual thing.
So, well, he can put it in his notes that he has it.
Yeah. I'm sure you're going to see Zaz multiple times throughout the day to be able to hand it to him. Yeah.
Did Zaz say if he needed anything or would like to come?
Hold on.
Okay. If not,
Zaz
I'll go find him.
Stkx is putting together a shopping list. If you need anything, please tell him.
Or if he wants to come.
Or if you would like to go with him.
Her.
I should probably be a good boy and take some time away from the dust.
Yes. Stretch your legs. Yes, he'll go with you, Stkx.
Hooray!
Also,
He can carry stuff.
I would very much like to see if there's any way, or if you can find a flaming weapon that I can use, that would be interesting. I would be interested.
Okay. Would I know the cost of sheets? I have a limited supply of money for what I want to buy myself.
I am looking up prices now for you.
If Zaz is going with him, Zaz will have access to both Zaz's and Krix's money.
Perfect.
I'm almost ready to switch to my laptop.
Cool.
My kitty is glaring at me. I am disturbing him.
Pull that up. I mean, the sheets, even being silk, I don't think that they're going to be terribly much. Roll D6.
The only thing, when I look for it in the inventory,
2.
it's like paper or parchment.
2. We're gonna say each set of sheets is 2 gold.
Okay.
Okay.
I think that's penny fair.
Excellent.
But if we're doing a shopping spree, okay, cool. I think
Shopping's
that's
We got
free.
paid,
I don't know if
so
it's
it's
free. I think it's a search and find.
Yeah. Like, I know the one
Isn't
magic
that-
shop had something Stkx wanted before when she didn't have any money. But she got paid. I didn't have time to RP it before in side chat. It's been a couple weeks.
Okay. Anna is going to bid y'all adieu.
Oh.
And
Are you going up there now?
yeah, it looks like Valley's breakfast is ready. So I'm going
Right.
to take it to it.
walk and talk for a moment, yes?
Okay.
I'll
if-
grab another pickle.
If he needs anything, just yell. I'm sure I'll hear it.
Yeah.
Or I'm sure you can talk to me and hear like these two.
Maybe. Yeah. If I'd rather talk.
Okay.
If I'm going to be in this form.
That's fine.
Talk. So, as y'all start walking away.
Yes, as soon as we're out of earshot, I'm gonna start laying it on her. Since we are talking now, I wanted to say that I am now to be understanding some of the things that you have said to me when we did not agree those days ago. I understand more. I don't necessarily agree, but I understand what you are trying to say. And I will apologize for being a dirty pig, I think is the phrase. No, a jerk, one of those words to you that day.
Thank you. I wasn't entirely the kindest either. So I'll do the same and say that I also appreciate you apologizing as well.
I will also say that as much as I would like to think that I helped keep him safe, but I think it was more the other way around, to be completely honest with you.
Well, I mean, Valley was pretty adamant over the fact that you had a lot to do with the fact that he was still here.
Well, I've fallen more times than I care to admit, including but not limited to dying at least once. So, and he is the reason I am not in fact dead at the moment. So I think he gives me a little more credit than I probably earned. Just so you know.
He's not one to blow smoke at the dragon's ass, so
That would be awkward, I think. No?
yes it would. But no, he's not one for exaggeration. So
neither am I.
If he believes he deserves it, then there's an obvious reason he believes.
Whatever you say. I just wanted to make sure that you know that I am understanding more of what you are saying. Or saying.
I'm glad that we could come to terms with each other and maybe start on a path of
Don't say that word.
acquaintanceship.
Okay. So you almost ruined it there. You almost ruined it. Don't say that word. Yeah, I need to go check on the Celine. But I wanted you to know that.
Thank you.
She'll just walk up.
And it's going to kick in the door.
She came in.
I'm joking. Yeah, but she's going to come in, she's going to bring you your breakfast, and she's going to say, I actually had a rather interesting, kind of silly, but also good conversation with Ren and your other compatriots.
Good you were able to have a conversation. I'd asked what the interesting bit was, but I get the feeling I don't really want to know.
Yeah, I don't know that you do, but it wasn't a conversation I've had a lot of.
Well, how about we just have breakfast and enjoy the morning together?
That sounds great.
When I reach up for the food, I'll wince a little from the pain on the chest.
What a baby.
And y'all are gonna eat your breakfast together. I wasn't gonna be like, she's gonna feed you lovingly. I don't want to.
Pukes from all the pickles she eat and milk.
That'd be funny.
Why does your breath smell like vinegar?
Oh, I tried something that Rin was eating. Pickles and milk. I don't know, is that she said it was because of Celine, but I kinda feel like it might be a Drow thing.
I'd be leaning towards the fact that it's probably Celine, but I don't know why. And I'm gonna try to keep my breakfast down now.
Alright. Let's move to Stkx and Zazrexx going on a shopping trip.
Mm-hmm.
You'll be able. No, you won't. You'll be able to get teleported there.
Yeah, since I can do teleportation circle.
You
Yeah.
can do it as a ritual.
I forgot because originally I was going to say something. I was like, no, you wouldn't be able. But yeah, so yeah, you'll teleportation circle. You'll be able to get there.
It is not a ritual.
Oh, that's right. All right, I'm thinking. Never mind.
That's all right.
Yep.
I can do it twice in a day.
Yep.
If I use my arcane recovery.
So you teleport to Krixnoxa. You able to make your way into the shopping district.
Mm-hmm.
Where do
The
we
magic
go
item
first?
shopping district?
That's where I would have probably headed first.
Okay.
Because we'd already been there before. Same shop where I did the portrait for the owner.
Yeah.
I think he was the only one who actually had shit. So what were you looking for, Zaz? Anything particular? I know Krix wants some sort of flaming weapon, but I don't know what that is.
Blades.
Zaz wants to. Oh, Krix? Wants a
Yeah,
flaming weapon?
she wanted something flamey.
Either a dagger or a rapier.
Oh. Okay. He pulls out the wand that we found in the dragon, but he's like, not fond of these things. Well,
You're
see if I
also-
can straighten it out.
Are you echoing for just me or everybody?
It's everybody.
Okay, perfect.
Because I'm picking up Beth, or Beth's picking up me.
Understood. Well, I'm hoping for something. I don't know what. I want to see those gas. Because I don't know how much things cost. I should have borrowed money from Alaric. Oh well.
You're gonna get sending of from Leanna.
This is out of the
Oh yeah.
in general chat.
Oh yeah. Valley wants you to buy a bag of gold if you can find.
Okay. Another bag of holding. I just got someone in my head telling me we need another bag of holding to Zaz. Let's see if he's made another one after you bought the curtain one.
get to the shop.
Mhm.
And I'm not sure what all you're looking for here, bud, because I don't remember.
That's okay. Main thing she's looking for is, it's a staff. Basically the thing that she wants is the Staff of the Woodlands. If they have one, I would describe that I'm trying to find items that have innate nature spells and can help me and my party somehow.
Okay. Then,
And a Moonsicle +1.
okay.
I would rather have the staff over the Moonsicle, but I know the last time I was there, he had the Moonsicle. I just didn't have the money for it.
Yeah. I did remember the moonsicle. I didn't know if there was other things.
Yeah.
I'm also looking at the staff.
It's one of the better ones for druids. And it has everything that she would enjoy playing with.
Okay.
Ooh, Zaz would also know that unusual quivers might interest Krix.
Okay.
Zaz is looking specifically to trade out his current arcane grimoire and staff wand of the war mage for a +3 arcane grimoire.
Oh, this one you just got?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I'm going to, because I'm looking up stuff here. I'm going to tell you. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. Let's do some rolls.
Okay.
So,
My dice did not roll well for me last time I rolled dice.
Me neither.
we're gonna go off probability here. So D100 rolls for your staff. Roll me a D100. Let's see how lucky you are.
85.
Cool. No.
Okay.
Yeah. He does not have the staff. He does have the moonsicle.
Is it just a +1 or is it? I can't remember what.
It was a +1 last time, I believe.
Okay.
So it would be the same moonsicle.
Okay. How much does he want for it? I will charm him as best I can and offer him if I need to paint anything.
It's I am double checking the price here because I am trying to be weird. I'm trying to actually know shit. Damn it, where are you? I just had you dick. Aha, there you are.
You want my pillow?
1,500 gold.
1,500. What if we buy multiple stuff? Can we get a discount like we did last time?
I think that's fair.
Good. What do you have that'll cause things to burn when hit with? Zaz would know what we're looking for.
Oh, right, and Zaz will have probably swapped out. I'll burn a 3rd level spell slot, and he will have used tongues, so it's easier to communicate. He says any flaming arrows, bows that do fire damage, or quivers that hold more arrows than they would seem to hold.
Okay.
Or any that impart magical nature upon the ammo.
Okay.
In another bag of holding if you have one. They're coming in quite handy for us when we go out and kill stuff. It's fun.
Maybe a portable hole. I think we
that?
could fit bigger things in there.
He didn't
It's
know
a
what that is.
hole. It looks like fabric. You unfold it, and it's like 6 feet wide.
Oh, neat.
So you could. It's not as a bag of holding. You only get something about this big in. Holds his hands about 2 feet apart, 3 times wider than that.
So we could put a whole
portable
kitchen
hole.
in there. Cool.
We could have fit like a dragon's head inside of it
Oh,
without cutting it up.
neat. That would have been easier to carry.
Yes. I saw a rich man come to the circus once with one. He had his whole treasure hoard in it.
Oh, neat.
Or at least what he said was his treasure hoard.
I could put a lot of hay and straw in there. And oats. Easier to carry food.
Yeah.
With a few other magic items, maybe a portable barn.
Ooh.
For your
I like the way you're thinking.
arrows, roll D100.
Arrows are like lowest on the priority list. But we'll roll
Okay.
it 83.
83. Okay. He'll have a bundle of. I wish there was an act. I don't see anything that says some sort of flaming arrow.
So it's just applying the flame tongue enchantment to arrows.
But he'll have a bushel of them. He'll have 20 you can buy.
Okay. What about the quiver or the bow or flaming daggers? Sorry, I forgot about daggers. She throws those around a lot too.
Man, you're just not showing me nothing, are you?
And do you have anything interesting that we might like?
My whole shop is interesting.
For something, someone ordered, didn't come and pay for it, and you still have it. Oh, Saz, we need to stop by Flower Shop too.
Yes. Get more cinnamon.
Well, I want to get
Millions?
some rosemary bushes, some sunflowers.
Oh, we need some more alchemy equipment.
Okay,
Make more potions.
right. I have a herbalism kit, but I don't have my own alchemy kit. Maybe I'll get one of them too.
I like this. I like that, and so I'm going to look at the price of that, and maybe you can get it. Ooh. Okay, well, he shows off a very, very nice bow. And he will tell you that for the low price of 25,000, he'd be better to part with it.
I don't even think we have that much between all of us.
25,000.
25,000.
What does it do?
What doesn't it do, good sir? This bow.
Well, I can sit here and cast Identify, and I can know exactly what it does, or you can tell me.
Or you can get it out of my shop. If you want to start casting spells in my shop, you're free to leave.
What about a good barrier? Would you like
Identify. He just pulls out a pearl and shows it to you.
So, what this spell does is it can make your arrows feel like walls hitting you. It can restrain your target. It can modify your arrows to be arrows of restraint. It can modify your arrows to be arrows of transport.
Brandon knows what it is. Styx doesn't.
And I'm going to tell you what it is by one. And it is just one of the most useful bows you will ever come across. And what it is it's an energy bow.
Yeah. It's a fun one. We don't have that kind of money between the
So
three
it doesn't
of us.
require ammo.
Yep.
Ooh,
Oh dang! I
that's
want
a
that.
little. It's a little much for right now. She doesn't necessarily need help with most of that stuff.
Oh, but you know she'd love it.
No, of course.
Yes, I do.
Of course.
We have
Well,
the fire arrows.
You can't put a price on love, but I can sure as hell put a price on this bow. When you've decided that your love is worth enough to pay for this bow, then by all means come back.
All right. So when are we going to go kill the next dragon, Stkx?
I don't think we were.
Well, I might need to.
Well, I know we could maybe borrow the more money. I don't know if it's that important for that bow, though.
Wow. But can you imagine
Um,
Krix with that bow?
Yes.
She'd be
More
a
scary than
one-bug
she
arm.
already is.
Yes.
Yes.
I think that's the point.
I know. But I don't think we even brought that much with us. And
I mean,
we
I
have
have
lots.
something I want
it's
to
like,
trade.
I have a
but I'm
list.
looking for something to that would be more useful for me.
Oh, gotcha. Well, have you asked how much
take
you
a
can get for
deposit.
that?
Hmm?
How much is he going to give you for that stuff, though?
I don't know. I was going to ask.
Okay.
So I literally just ask him, be like, I have this arcane grimoire and this really nice Wand of the War Mage, and I wanted to know if you had a better version of the book that I'd be willing to trade these to you for.
Well,
Depending on how much better the book is.
yeah, I'm double checking on prices.
And do you know if anyone would have the staff I'm looking for? Or can you make it?
I could not make something like that, and it doesn't. This bow is probably the highest ticket item
Okay.
I have, and I don't know anyone that has a higher ticket item
No
than
problem.
me.
I shall keep my
Okay.
eye out.
So, what the one of the War Mage is +2,
+3.
+3.
So I'm willing to trade a +1 arcane grimoire and a +3 Wand of the War Mage for a +3 arcane grimoire.
Okay. All right. Roll me a D100 for your arcane grimoire.
Arcane grimoire.
First and foremost, to see if he has it.
62.
He does not have it, but good sir, with what you're holding there, with your stop, dick, with your arcane, with your Wand of the War Mage, we can because I like that. And what was it? +1 Arcane Grimoire.
Yep.
So, if you do the arrows and your moonsicle,
Oh, does he have any shields? I'd hold up my broken, battered one that I've been using for 20 years and see if he's got something a little bit more nicer.
I
or
lean
newer.
over to him. I'm like, Belkin can make something better than that.
Oh, right. I forgot about him. Thank you. Never mind.
Unless you want a magic one.
That's what I was thinking, but Belkin can make me one.
I might be able to help Belkin make a magic one.
Okay, never mind. Thank you.
okay. So, with I'm going to have to pull out a calculator. Let's see, that's 19,000. I'd say by second hand. He is going to offer you a credit of not that. Here you go. Where are you? There you go.
The thing is, Az is looking to trade up the Arcane Grimoire, and if it's not there, it really kind of comes off the table.
The wand is still on the table.
Nope.
Right? No? Oh.
I can still use both of them.
Okay.
And they can still help me if I don't have a +3 Arcane Grimoire. It's not a good trade.
Well, he will tell you that he was willing to offer you a store credit of 14,700 for those two
Fine.
items.
A better Arcane Grimoire.
Maybe it would take time. I don't know that I would find it.
Do you know of a magical goods trader that travels around that might either know or know where one might be or might be able to procure one?
Well, not really. Most of our stuff comes from people who have no longer have need of it, that have came through the gotten better through the trials of purgatory.
Okay.
We could always try one of the elven cities. They might have something.
They might.
But yeah, for your arrows,
Were there any daggers?
Or a bag of holding.
And a bag.
And a bag of
there
holding.
was bag of holding. There was not
Okay.
arrows or not daggers.
No daggers?
No, or nothing that you were looking for. He said I might get some more later. I'm not sure, but I don't have.
All right. Anything else needed from here, Stkx? Oh,
nope.
do you have alchemy kits?
Right.
No alchemy kits.
Or do we need to go to a different vendor?
Yeah, you'll want to go to the alchemy shop.
All right.
So yeah, for your arrows, is that for what? For your arrows, that's going to be 20 gold pieces.
That's not
What
a problem.
was it? 2,500 for your moonsickle.
1,500.
Was it 15? That's it.
You said 25 gold pieces for the arrows?
20.
20. And it's a bundle of 20.
Yeah.
What screen am I on?
The bag of holdings 500.
400 in the new
I'm
DM.
hoping he's going to give us a discount.
All depends. The discerning merchant price has it at 5.
Well, we'll pay full price for the arrows so if we can get a discount on your moonsickle and shield.
Yep.
Or
Shield.
moonsickle in the bag.
Yeah, I'll let Belkin do the shield. It'll be prettier.
Sorry, guys.
Like I said, we can look up how to make stuff and
So-
help make a magic shield.
He will say, for the lot, if for the lot, you can say 1850 altogether.
Deal.
There you go.
Thank you.
So
how much of my money am I giving back to you?
I already pulled the 25 or the 20 for my arrows out of my account.
So I'll take the bag and I'll get that money off them. So I'll just deduct the rest off mine. I'll take 1830 off me. And we're good.
Okay. So, and what, alchemist shop?
Yeah.
You could just tell us how much the rest of my list is going to cost. We don't have to repeat it if you don't want.
That's fine. What's the list? I don't.
So,
Or if you want to type it out, that's fine too. Either way.
Yep.
On the field, memorize all the names of all the call.
What?
What the heck?
What was that?
don't know.
I don't know. That's weird. Wasn't me. You might have to do a custom item for those arrows, AJ. Any flame tongue arrows?
Look up fire arrow, maybe, because I actually found something. And look, I think it was on the D&D wiki, but I was looking for fire arrow.
Yeah, so I'll grab 6 sets of sheets. Flower shop, I'm just going to drop 20 gold worth of anything that I can find in there.
There's sunbow arrows. That's 2d6 radiant damage when it hits. They got to roll a DC 14 con save.
That's kind of cool.
Alchemy kit kind of times 2.
Let's see.
I'd be okay with the radiant damage arrows instead of flaming arrows.
We're gonna say you can take those, but you do it as flame and not radiant. Just put a note in there.
Oh yeah, just
Okay.
And if they have an alchemy jug, I'll buy one of them too.
Okay.
That'll be my wedding present for Val.
Because he needs more alcohol.
Of course. It's got mayonnaise in there too. Come on.
Just what he needs.
Dip the
Mayonnaise
pickles
and
in it.
beer.
Yeah, dip the pickles in mayonnaise.
That'd be for Rin, wouldn't it?
Well, that's why I said 2.
Who the fuck wants 2 gallons?
You do a lot with mayonnaise, you know.
Somebody who's running an inn or a tavern
Okay.
would definitely want
Yeah,
alcohol. 3 mayonnaise.
So, let's see.
Also, mayonnaise is flammable. I'm just going to put it out there.
What? It is?
Yes.
Yeah. It's
What do you
mostly
think I
fat.
use my alchemy jug for? Flammable mayonnaise, duh.
I have never lit mayonnaise on fire in my life.
Well,
It would
guess
burn
what?
slow.
Now you will.
Yeah. You could stick a wick in it and have a mayonnaise candle.
Plus,
I mean, if you're ever in a power outage.
Or just have 2 gallons
I'm not-
of mayonnaise.
I'm not worried about the pickles. Freaking, that's going to be like a handful of.
We need a new magic item. It's called the alchemy jug of cravings.
That's a good one. I like that.
We'll just call it the craving jug.
So I did the math, and I went middle ground on the prices I found for the alchemy jug. So that's going to be another 420 gold.
For the alchemy jug?
For
No,
two
for
alchemy
everything.
skins?
Oh,
Everything.
420? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. The Sunmo arrow is like one, like, each one takes up its own spot in my inventory.
You can just change the number.
Alright. I have
Still
bought
budget.
everything.
You think I didn't do that, Taylor? Hello?
So, you'll get you a clear spot. You'll get. You'll cast your teleportation circle if we're done here and head back to Sanctuary. And
Oh my god.
we
That's
will.
crazy. You can just put it in the notes too that you have 20 of them.
So,
Okay.
that later. It is 10:47. So let's take our break, and we will pick up. We're gonna say, I mean, you left in the morning. We'll say it's probably about 2:00 in the afternoon when we've gotten back. And
Alright, sounds good.
11 o'clock, we'll be back.
So we've taken care of birthing and shopping.
We arrive back in the sanctuary about mid-afternoon.
There is a +1 rapier with Belkin. I decursed the 1 rapier we had, and so now it's just a +1 rapier sitting in the armory.
It's true. Yeah, Krixel will go see Belkin and see about trading up from her rapier and getting that +1.
Yeah.
Don't forget to give that thing to that other guy.
Yeah, I thought we gave it to Menlos or whatever. I don't know where it ended up.
Ladybug.
What's that?
I said, sorry, there's that pickle makes my voice all crazy. I don't understand. Tastes pretty good, but then you've got this going on here.
Picked up smoking.
It's the curdled milk from the vinegar.
Don't forget to give that book to that guy.
Oh, I did.
You haven't left, and he's been gone all day. What do you mean? That's impossible. You don't have that kind of magic. I'm pretty sure.
She did not stay in the room the whole time. She didn't sit in the room all day.
Mm-hmm. But he's been gone all day.
She would have gone and put it up in the study. I've left it on the table for him.
Well, also, AJ, on my way to go see Celine, I would have said that prayer that I sent you because I'm gonna be taunting. I'm gonna be a menace. I'm hoping he's listening. I don't know if he is or not, but I'm menacing. So feel free.
That's fine. Yeah, you're definitely able to. I mean, the rapier hasn't even came close to getting claimed yet, so you'll be able to.
All right,
trade
so
it.
she'll swap it up then.
I will definitely head first to Val's room to see if he's still in there. Hand him his bold bag of holding, plus some lovely silk sheets that are purple. And ask. No, they're going to her room. Sorry, but yeah. If you're in your room still, not too sure if you're staying in your room.
I don't think I would be allowed to leave very much.
Yeah, I wasn't too sure how long you're staying there for.
No. Until Lorana is satisfied that she's recovered.
Yeah, Leanna will take the sheets in the back and say thanks.
2 sets. I got
Sweet.
you too. Your bag of holding here, Val. How much was it? 400 or 500?
It was 5.
Okay. 500 for this, and your wedding presents inside. May as well have it early. I think you might enjoy it.
And I believe you said that was an alchemy jug.
Uh-huh.
Beer, said the
It has lots of uses, I'm told.
Here's that money. I appreciate the time and effort.
Welcome.
Anything else for today?
I would definitely drop off all the flowers that I bought for Celine in the room. I would drop off a lovely set of silk sheets for her, too. She gets one.
Okay.
Then I would, pretty much hand everything out.
Yeah, Celine will thank you, and Dax will take those out of your hands. Ren, are you in the room?
I would have gone. That's where I was going.
Yeah, that's right.
So I'd be there. Yeah.
Well, do you want to say your RP? Because we can easily backtrack a little bit while they were shopping.
Yeah,
I mean, I can do it. Yeah, no, so first of all, I gotta, check in on her and make sure.
Mm-hmm.
Are we talking now or no?
Yeah.
It's just before. I know that you were upset, but
It's fine. No, it's fine. It's a lot.
I know. I don't know, but I can imagine. I don't even know that I can imagine. I will. And
You didn't know Orion before this, so.
Before he was what?
Before the whole dragon.
Oh, right, yeah. No,
That too.
Right. So I would begrudgingly ask her if she wants to share any of those things or talk about her, and I will sit there and take it and just listen.
Well,
Do you want to tell me about some of those times?
yeah. Oh,
She's gonna look at Dax and be like, "Oh my god!"
So proud of you, Rin. No, sorry.
Orion. When I met him, because we were only married for a couple of years,
Right.
and of course I'm significantly older than him.
No, you couldn't tell. You look
Yeah.
great.
Thanks. But he was a dreamer, and everything he did, he was trying to do right by members of the guild, and even like when we met you all, it was the first time we went to Asharnagar's lair, but we go on other different little pick me up quests that people would put out to make sure that like inexperienced adventurers weren't fodder for.
Why would you do that? I mean, oh, that was great. Here is my question for you. What happened? If you say he was so great despite being a dirty, filthy human, what happened? Why did he start putting his hands on you? Why did you let him start putting his hands on you? Like that.
I think Nordstrom's. I think it probably happened before Nordstrom, but Nordstrom's death was. That was the only actual. That was Orion. This was Orion's. Campaign. This was his quest that he set people on, and he hadn't lost people on anything that he set him on. So I think it hit him really hard. But there were little things before that. He was a little. He wasn't putting his hands on me. But even after the first, when we met y'all, thinking back on it, there were little changes. He was more focused on getting better things and nicer things, and just I don't know. And then when we left Sanctuary, that's kind of when everything went downhill.
Let me ask you a question about this belly dweller here. If it is growing like this in there, will it grow like this out of there?
I don't know. I haven't had kids before, and
Don't look at me. She's at
and
37
her
children.
Arcana sucks.
We're both like,
She's like, I don't know. Even Kurashio did say like this is it's an unprecedented thing. So
I'm just concerned that when it comes out, it will be growing faster than they normally do. Would that be weird? That would be weird.
it would be weird, but
Yeah.
I'm going to love it either way.
There's that word again. People just throw that word around.
Well, that's not throwing the word around, Rin. I mean, you love Dax. Dax loves you.
That's different, I think.
Is it?
No, not really, actually, to be honest. If you tell anybody I said that, though, we will be having the problems.
Well, maybe it's a little bit different because um, this is a mother's love. It, you know, is a powerful thing.
I don't know that the love firsthand, but I do know sort of what it is like to have that upon you. Not from my own, but from somebody else that I saw in that way a little.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about the gods in general?
Well, I've been filled in on what's been happening with them. Originally, I thought that they were just kind of bullshit things that, amounted to dust in the air.
Right. Giving somebody something to believe in that is not there. However, I have learned how wrong that I was. The person I saw sort of in that role would be how would you call the Raven Queen? In is different name in my language, but I think that is the common
Yeah,
title for her.
that's the dark one, right?
The dark one? If you mean darkness and shadows, then yes.
Yeah.
Yes. She has spoken to me on countless occasions, and she would be the one that I would put in that role for the guidance or the words of wisdom or the just. I mean, how I think perhaps maybe a maternal figure should be. Perhaps very different from my own. Yeah.
Well, I
Anyway.
mean, it's a good thing to have that love. Or admiration.
I would say admiration and
Is that
respect.
better?
Yeah. For me, yes, yes, it is. I would say it is a very high amount of respect and admiration. I'm still thinking on that word that you keep using. Everybody is using. Um, I'm trying to understand it a little bit more, but
Okay. How's this? If someone was to die,
okay.
and you could take their place, would you?
I have to know who it is first.
Okay.
Yes.
Valenti.
There's a strong possibility.
Stkx.
No.
Krix.
I would definitely think about it. But maybe
Zaz.
not maybe. No.
Me.
Yes. Yes.
You're Raven.
Absolutely. Right now.
So there's 2 definites and 3 maybes.
Oh, I wasn't counting. You gave me a lot of names. It was like rapid fire there. One, two. I mean, like one in a heartbeat. I mean, I said yes to you. You know.
You were a little hesitant. You don't have to be nice on my account.
It's not that I.
If we didn't make the bond we did, would you die? But do you actually feel like I'm someone you would die for?
No. However, in saying this, I did not like you when we met. I was confused by some of your life choices, and then things happened, and regardless of that that bond or that promise that was made, I mean, I have grown to. You know what I'm saying to you? Not the L word, but I think we're okay, and I like.
We've been building a relationship.
Okay, then we'll do that, and so I mean, even regardless, I'm starting to definitely take a liking to you being around me.
Yeah,
I can't say that for many others, but so it's not that I wouldn't. It's just different because I've known this guy his whole life, and I've been watching him grow up. And the meathead and I have been through a lot of serious things. He has saved my life more than one time. He has brought me back to life one time. So, I mean, that is when you go into battle with someone or have that sort of experience, it tends to get you a little bit closer. The Raven Queen, because as I explained to you, I see her in that sort of familial type way as well. But, I don't know. I do not mind being around you, and that should say something to you because I do mind being around a lot of other people.
If you had to pick between Dax and the Raven Queen,
if I had to pick between them, in what, living or dying?
one lives, one dies.
I would have to choose my faith in the Raven Queen that she would make things all right.
No chance of resurrection.
And
Dead is dead.
And I have to choose. I would have to hope that he would understand.
Okay. Well, and you're not a figurative person, so that makes sense. But what that means is you have a greater love for one than the other.
Maybe by a small margin, but perhaps. Good subject to change, perhaps, maybe. I don't know.
No,
Anyway.
it's not an easy choice. It's a difficult choice.
Indeed.
And it's a figurative question, and while it seems like there's 2 answers, there's not always 2 answers. But
you are not the first one to ask me difficult questions. I won't mention any names at all, but just know that there's another out there that asks very difficult things from you. Hopefully you never meet them. No.
Okay.
Anyway, I just wanted you to know. all of that, I guess. And that I did, in fact, try. I took what you asked me very serious.
I know you did, and I thank you that you did. I know that you didn't go. That this wasn't you bullshitting.
No, I would never. There's no point in lying anyway. What's the point? You just have to remember more things. Anyway, is there anything that you need at this time?
No. I'm feeling pretty good today. Actually, I'm not even really feeling any cravings or sickness today.
You would be the only one of us. I have been eating the weirdest things that I've never even heard of. And I blame you for that, so thank you. What is a pickle? I don't know. But it is so good.
It's vinegar. It's basically, you're just eating vinegar at that point.
Well, it's delicious for whatever reason.
They are good.
Yeah. So that would be my time, would be spending, and then of course I would have prayed that prayer just to see if I could get some kind of something, and hung out with Dax until I guess Stkx shows up with the sheets.
And a crate full of pickles.
Ah.
So, you take the sheets and the pickles and the doohickeys and doodads from Stkx. I'm also reading your prayer. So
I put a lot of thought into that, just so we're clear.
It was good.
What a good read. So, anything else for Ren for the day?
No.
Anything else for Stkx for the day?
No, I don't think so. Oh, just going to Belkin for shield upgrade if he has one, or can make me one.
Okay. We will get to that later. Because right now, as far as a crazy upgrade, I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, that's fine. I know he's going to be a while with the red dragon skills that I gave him anyway.
Anything else for Valentia?
Probably make a shield out of those.
Or that, yeah.
Unless I'm allowed out of bed or Alaric comes to visit me, no.
Cool. Anything else for Krix?
Bueller.
He just asked if there's anything else for you for the day.
Mm-mm.
And anything else for Zaz?
No, just the only thing would have been he'd have asked about was it purgatory that they go through to find magic items, and he would have asked Stkx about it a little bit.
All right, so purgatory.
And I tell you to go talk to Ren.
Why would he come talk to me?
Because you've mentioned it before.
Just that we need to go there.
Mm-hmm. That's more than she knows about it.
Then when Zaz gets back, he goes and asks Alaric.
Yeah, Stkx wouldn't have a clue.
As per usual.
So,
Oh, not Stkx.
Yeah.
Alaric's gonna tell you, purgatory. Actually, it's kind of on a list of things that probably we need to do.
Right, but what is it?
It's a trial. So most of the big guilds, they they would do purgatory runs to acquire items.
Okay.
And experience and all that. But our purpose for going to purgatory would more be information.
But what is it? Is it like part of this world? Is it part of a god realm? Is it?
It's its own.
In between? Is it?
It's its own
like,
plane.
Is it a way to move between?
No,
planes?
I don't fully know, but purgatory is its own plane that exists.
Okay, yeah, we definitely probably need to go there sooner than later to figure some stuff out.
Yeah. Oh,
that was my son.
I know. It was just random.
It was loud.
Yeah. But yeah, purgatory's one of the things that's on the list, but we'll see when we can get to it. I think. Yeah.
Is there anybody that has a lot of experience with it in the guild?
I've been myself. It's like I said, it's a trial. You have to go through the gatekeeper's trials to make it to the end of the purgatory. And from what I know, it's not the same each time. He can change the trials as he sees fit.
So it is someone's realm.
He doesn't own the realm.
But he has dominion over it.
Yeah.
Okay. So same basic thing. Got it.
So, what else was asked? Anything else?
That'd be it. He'd go back and see Krix, and I don't know. It's probably late afternoon at this point.
Krix, you've given Zaz the diary now, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he had spent time leafing through it,
Yeah.
specifically looking for mentions to Pandemonium or to Purgatory at this point.
Okay. Roll and intelligence.
She's gonna nudge him and be like, "Perhaps you should ask Ren if you have any questions about this."
Why would she know more than Alaric? Ah, crap, I turned my light off. I rolled a 13.
13.
Wait, what was I supposed to roll?
Investigation.
Oh, investigation. That's +5. Hold on. I rolled the wrong dice. That's a 25. Still nothing in there. I wasn't like looking.
Not about purgatory.
Okay.
But if you take the time to read it, we'll do another investigation on what you read, since you were just flipping through for.
I will ask. So where did this come from?
Ren had it. She has finished reading it. She noticed several references to the Deathwooden and thought you might be interested.
I will give her my thanks tomorrow.
Okay. So, as we wrap up the day, around dinner time, there's a dinner time announcement that all guild members should be present in the guild hall in the morning. And we're going to do essentially a debriefing and some other things. So, yeah, we've got to have an air of mystery of what's about to happen. So, go to bed.
I do another session in the stream with the spear.
Okay.
No idea what I'm doing, but
Yeah, you're free to roll a religion for that.
ooh. 18.
18. It's a really good roll. Nothing. You get nothing.
After that, she's gonna take it into the practice yard and get a feel for it.
Okay. Yeah, like last time, it's a really perfectly balanced spear. It feels great in the hand. So, yeah, it feels great. It feels like the spear's semi-made for you.
So, for all intents and purposes, without attuning to it, it's basically what? Just a +1 spear?
Right now, yeah.
Okay. And that's how it will be in her inventory until further notice.
Cool.
I pray one more again, very short. And then I wait.
Do you wait all night? Would you wait on? Would Rin be stubborn enough to wait
Yes,
all night?
she would.
Uh,
It's not even a question. If she felt like she could bait him or she could get him, she would absolutely wait all night and occasionally throw things out there like, you're too much of a coward to speak to me, or and she would really try to get his goat. So she would wait. Yep.
You don't get a long rest, you take a point of exhaustion.
Yeah.
And you automatically fail your common.
Makes sense. So I'm gonna get up and be like,
My friend, you probably should have rested.
Who says I wasn't resting? I was perfectly still. Also, did he answer at all? Any grumbles? Anything? Did I get him?
Nope. No, look here. If you want to try a persuasion or intimidation with disadvantage, you can.
I do.
Either or will be a disadvantage. So.
Cool. Yep. Nat 1. Boo boo. Damn it. Well, that's my new plan. So get ready, AJ.
That's okay. Okay, so the next morning, everyone's gathering in the guild hall. Val Dan is going to give you some assistance because it is requested that you be down there. So,
I'll help Celine.
I can put him on a floating Tensor's floating disc.
I can still move.
yeah, I mean he can move.
Keeping me in bed.
We'll just lift the entire bed and just carry him in his bed.
Celine might appreciate that.
It can
No,
hold
Celine
like
and I are walking
500
both
pounds.
holding our backs.
So,
Sleep wrong?
the meeting will go as this. It's been a few days. I want to thank you. Yeah, it's been 2 days. I'm going to thank you all for taking part in this expedition, and we want to recognize the fact that Krix, Zaz, Stkx, Ren, and Val brought this detrimental dragon down. And whether they choose to accept or not, and this will be a yay or nay, we are going to extend officer pendants to the other 4. Any nays?
Stkx is like me. Me.
A little bit, but she's just gonna shut up.
If there are no nays, the yays have it.
No, I said, is this like nay per person or like nay as a group?
This is like any objections, and you need to say, I object.
I object.
Okay. Ren decides against hers. Anyone else?
I do not do well in leadership.
Okay.
But I will support the others.
Okay.
I don't have a choice, but I'll keep it.
Okay.
I will accept mine on one condition, and that's that she gets made a member of Sanctuary and I point at Leanna.
I assumed that was part of the plan anyway.
Oh man, got him. Oh.
And
do you need a back rub, Ren?
Oh, maybe I don't know. Don't touch me.
So,
It'll be fine.
Everyone,
Silly.
I would like to urge you to go ahead and take a couple weeks to yourselves. Go visit your families. Go visit your friends, and enjoy the time off and enjoy the extra gold in your pocket. That is all. Officers,
So to
let's
the expedition to Troxburg.
basically, officers, if you'll meet me in the officer meeting room, we'll go over a few things and we will be done.
Why isn't Celine an officer, by the way? Did she just not want to be one ever?
Did Vara come back from Termina? Is she here, or is she not part of this anymore?
Vara hasn't came back from Termina.
Okay.
But
Probably can't. Her damn mom's over there. Like,
I offered to help.
no, I just wondered because I know that Orion was, but Celine was not. So I'm not sure if it's something that she declined at some time or just was never offered.
yeah, it's something that she didn't feel like doing.
Yeah,
Just like you did.
Yeah, well, I have reasons. I'll walk her back. Do you want to go for a walk that we're up? I feel like I need to move around.
No, I feel pretty good actually. I think I'm just gonna go late.
Okay, well, I need to.
Are you okay, Ren?
No,
What do you need?
I don't know. I'm being kicked in the stomach.
Why? Oh.
What do you mean? Oh, don't say things like that.
It happens. You'll be fine.
What? No, it does not happen.
It does. Lots of other animals have the same problem.
I'm not an animal.
I know, but if warm tub is your best. Stay away from the alcohol. Warm tub, you'll be fine.
Like today or like
Every day.
no, every day.
So,
This sucks.
Get off
Every
your
day for
feet.
the rest of your life.
Ugh. Just feels like there's somebody in there kicking you from the inside and moving all your innards around. Voluntean's
and
going to
this
the.
is why
Go ahead.
eggs are superior.
Until you have
that-
to push it out and
that-
then sit on
That
it.
theory's not.
No,
viable.
no, it's right as she's looking back at him, into the officer meeting.
I don't have a belly dweller in there. What are you talking about? Okay, yeah. And I'll just go for a walkabout since Valentian's going to the officers' meeting. I'll deal with him later.
And that was the conversation. She'll say, Valentian.
Oh. Yeah, that's almost exactly what we talked about.
All right. So, the ones that show up, you will notice a distinct lack of Jonda. You haven't seen him in a few days.
Did he die?
Well, you haven't seen him since he handed Stkx the bag of holding. So you haven't seen him in 2 days. But he also is not at the meeting. And you see Vost.
I would definitely ask where Jonda is.
Yeah. Jonda's taking a leave of absence.
What's going on with all these people?
He's had a difficult time.
Hasn't done anything.
I think he's done a little bit more than we give him credit.
Well, I would have liked to have said goodbye.
I'm sure he would too. So, I was kind of hoping that the offer wasn't going to get denied by the other two, but it is what it is. So now you two are also able to act on behalf of the guild, so that might make things a little bit easier for Stkx. I know you've had a little bit of stiff learning curve with being a new officer, so
There was not really much learning.
it's not the most enjoyable thing. Paperwork sucks. I know.
I don't mind the paperwork part.
But I'm going to tell you three, if you want to pass it on to the other two, that'd be great. We have letters.
Okay.
Our first letter is from Farasia. And it reads as such. Yeah, I'm not giving you... I didn't type out a letter because this is the thing. Members of Sanctuary King, we would like... Members of Sanctuary, we thank you on behalf of King Danae and invite you to court to receive a proper ceremony in thanks to the defense of Termina. It's been 2 days, like I said. So, the next letter, which came this morning, is from Krixnoxa. They want their spear back. They say, the letter states, 1 week to decide. You all are the one that retrieved them. I am going to give that option to you.
They let it get stolen.
The last letter is from the Dark Elven Sovereignty. And it states that for counteracting its plans with Termina, it is now claiming the planes of Perdinim for itself, and we are to evacuate. Obviously, this is bullshit. we're not going to deal with that. But just so the officers are aware.
Boy, it would have been nice if Ren was here.
So we might have to send some sort of peacekeeping delegation to
I vote we send Krix.
the suffering. I can't hear you, Beth. You're muted.
On purpose. But what the fuck?
We send you.
Sorry.
They won't know you're there.
Oh, I
This is
get your joke. So yeah, if these are some things that we're going to have to consider. I think the Terminator thing would be nice. At least that'd be a plus. The not Terminator, the Frasier. I'm keeping in contact with the terrain. He's saying that there's no movements right now as far as the Dark Elves, so it seems more like an idle threat. The plains is claimed by the three great nations, but at the same time they can't claim the plains because it's a no man's land, which is why we're here. So I'm not terribly worried about it.
But why would they want it?
They just... It's political maneuvering.
I know that, but other than, like, there's really not a lot there other than if they want to, like, eventually take over everything.
Well, it was us and a few thousand guards that kept them out of Termina, so, like, I don't know why they would feel like they're a threat to the guild that stopped them from taking Termina.
I don't know. Like, we could go to Frasia and do the whole court thing, and make them help us defend if anything does come. Same with Thri-kreen. If they want their spear back, they're going to have to, help us defend if the Dark Elves come. Make them all help us.
Bargaining chips.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we're going to have to recruit more because we did lose quite a few in the Dragon.
There's also the matter of returning the sword, which Valentina, I'm assuming that you're just going to take care of that.
Oh, you're going to be coming with me, sir.
That can be done. And as far as the hammer,
The goblin hammer?
yeah.
Well,
Obviously,
I say we keep it safe until they contact us.
I think it's probably best that we don't put it back in the goblin hands. We can certainly we can lock it down if that's what y'all think is best.
Well, I think first thing we need to do is send at least a few of us to Stkx and smooth that situation over.
With the Dark Elves? I don't think there's any smoothing that over.
I think one having terrain on the inside, though he's doing his own maneuvering right now to try to make sure that he is at the top of his house. So it might be a little bit difficult, but there's at least an ally there.
Well, if he's maneuvering to get to the top of his house, that means he's got a spy network in the city. So it's best probably just to leave it with him. I say we not antagonize them, but
Nope.
I don't think they're a threat.
Okay. Like I said, it's things to keep in back in minds.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
I'll talk to Krix about the spear, but I say we use it as a bargaining chip, so to speak. We retrieved your spear. You owe us a favor or 12.
Is Nihim
You owe us
in here?
You owe us a favor for retrieving it. Another 11 for returning it.
Neum is here.
I would definitely ask her what her thoughts are on coming with us to go to court to home.
Oh yeah,
if she's ready to deal with that.
Yeah, I'll be fine. I'll be fine to go home with y'all.
You're the only
So
one that knows what's going on there.
Is there a date on the dinner? Is there a date, like an RSVP, this date and time, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So the dinner, they're inviting you to it in 5 days. You have a week for an answer back to the humans, and there's no time date thing for dark elves.
Right. Okay. I say we go to the dinner with the elves.
Time to get dressed up.
And I say
we didn't buy any good clothing for dressing up, so we're gonna have to go back shopping and get some outfits.
Oh shucks. We'll drag Krix with us this time, and Rin.
Yes.
That'll be fun, watching her get all dressed up.
I think it's just more like tying a little bow on one of her pieces of armor. I think that's getting dressed up.
Maybe we'll get Krix to braid her hair and put a ribbon in it.
Ooh, I could do that too. Give her a haircut.
Both could do it.
I could give her a haircut, her first haircut in probably a while.
Maybe just a real good wash and a little bit of styling.
Yeah, get the blood out of it.
That kind of thing. Yeah. Let's hope she's not having a bout of sickness along with Celine on the day of the party.
Well, yeah, it's just more, is she going to be capable of coming? That's the problem.
Now we can carry her.
This is true. I'll put her on bill.
So, we are approaching midnight.
Mm-hmm.
So, the meeting's going to adjourn.
Yep.
So, there's a total of 5 days. I said 5. There's a total of 5 days before the thing. That's your side RP time.